NdaPost podcast, you already know what's going on in here, bruh. Straight up, bruh. Straight up, bruh. Straight up, bruh. Man, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, Draco. Hold on, Draco. We ain't playing with these niggas today. We ain't playing with these niggas today. Big Draco, what's good, boy?
Knock down everything. Knock down everything. 5-7 Ruger. Draco. Look. On everything. It's 5-7 Ruger. It'll knock down everything. It'll knock down everything. Nigga, I ain't playing with you. I'll knock down everything. I'll knock down everything. It's 5-7 Ruger. It'll knock down everything. It'll knock down everything. Niggas playing in the club like we gon' shoot this bitch up. Lot of money on my wrist, know a nigga froze up. Niggas ain't gon' trip on me, see me in the club. Cause don't know this 5-7 Ruger spread a whole club. And if a nigga put his hands on me, I'ma shoot this bitch up from around town with your bitch. She about to get picked up. 5-7 Ruger. I ain't met your medulla, nigga. I'm my own shooter. Bitch off a computer, big Draco. Look, I knock down everything. It'll knock down everything. It's 5-7 Ruger. It'll knock down everything.
That's all we doing on here, man. We knocking down everything today, bruh. We ain't playing with niggas. Yeah.
Knock down everything. It's 5-7 Ruger. It'll knock down everything.
Yeah, knock down everything. For real. What's good with y'all, man? Another Saturday in the building. NdaPost podcast, Chase Bayless, Hollywood Sharp, nigga.
Double dutching with this paper like we jumping rope. Gemstone razor, couple flavors in them bubble coats. My passion make me work. Know that grass feels different when you get tackled on turf. Just pay me back by the first. I feel like Bone Thugs. I felt like Pablo had my own drugs. Bought with every hammer from shooter. Fuck who we don't love. I felt like Dollar Bill and Players Club. I'm on my own club. The system tried to move us, but we won't budge. No, to avoid them niggas that I don't love. Drizzy sent me a coat, then Yeezy sent me his boots, then J. Cole sent me his shoes. I got ties with the idols and this shit. If I hit your wife on camera, I'm going viral with your bitch. Moonwalking with a Glock, I feel like Michael with this stick. I got this chick that move just like Griselda Blanco. I told her just me and Capo.
Open the door, nigga.
Street Science, you're on here.
Open the motherfucking door.
Like Tupac's new one.
I love Tupac's new record.
Yeah,
Right, but
nigga.
don't you feel like that creates tension?
You already
between
know
the
we on
West?
today, man.
He's talking
NdaPost
about killing
podcast, man.
people, and I had sex
Low
with
key
your
and OG
wife,
in the
denying those
building.
words.
You know what I mean? And live and die, baby. We back, baby. Hey, we back, baby. Russ, what up, boy? What up, Brody? Hey.
Everybody got their own thing, currency chasing worldwide through the hard times, worrying faces. Shed tears as we bury niggas close to home. Or was a friend that was ghost in the dark. Cold part about it.
What's that, Instagram right there?
5 feet, trying to floss on the blind to a broken man's dream. A hard lesson, court cases keep you guessing. Plea bargain ain't an option now, so I'm stressing. Cost me more to be free than a life in the pen. Making money off of cuss words right again. Learn how to think ahead, so I fight with my pen. Late night down sunset, like in the city. What's the worst they can do to a nigga? Got me lost in hell to live and die in LA. On beds,
I'll see that. Just let this shit roll. I don't know. This shit roll. We'll see.
to live and die in LA.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, my G? You know what I'm saying, my G? NdaPost podcast, baby. Another Saturday in the zone, baby. Okay, that's on. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Hold on.
Checks now. Sipping OJ popping I slap my burner, got respect now. Niggas never paid around. I'm on Billboard cashing checks now. Dre high, I can't protect round. I slap that burner, no regrets now.
Niggas never played around. Alright, look at these faces out here, bro. Look at these faces up.
You wanna be in the street?
Yeah.
I got love in the street. I got security, he follow me. Yeah, you call her wifey, but she DM me.
He. She.
Money, I don't play around.
She.
I keep big ones in my pocket now.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, I feel a hundred 'cause I'm popping now.
That locks pack, nigga.
I had to go for that lock.
Hit him with that locks pack, nigga.
Flipping 'cause no birds, ain't no birds.
What? Whoa.
Ain't no flipping 'cause no birds now. Yeah, got a payroll.
Oh shit! So shit.
R.I.P. 51.
Alright, y'all.
Dre high,
Alright, man. I'm gonna let this song play out, man. Oh shit. This shit get real, nigga. Ooh. August 3rd, next Tuesday, nigga. We gonna talk about that too in the show a little bit, man.
cashing checks now.
Hey. What's up with your family? Yeah. Alright then, my G. You already know how this go. Yo. What's going on with your family? It's your boy Chase Bayless, Low Ken, OG, and paraphernalia in these videos. You already know what's going on. Over here with my cat Hollywood shop, you know what I'm saying? In the Post podcast.
What's good? We back again Saturday. You know,
Yeah,
we back
yeah,
at it.
another
You know what I'm saying?
Saturday.
Another Saturday. We back in the backyard with the, you know what I'm saying, the banner up. We got a little thing and
Yeah, new
Some
little
little
look,
swaps.
new little look going on and shit,
pop
you know
up
what I'm
every
saying?
now and then, change up, give y'all something new to look
On
at.
God, on God, on God.
And like my man said, let's go ahead and hit him with the
Ooh, shit, niggas going crazy.
Chase Bayless Hollywood shop. Y'all like
Niggas
that?
going
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? We do a little bit of something for everybody. So we're gonna switch it back to the date and time. You know what it is.
All right.
Like, share, tell a motherfucker, put somebody on, tell them what it is. So how was your weekend, gang?
You know,
How
my
was your
weekend
week?
was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? We was out here working, grinding, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get this paper up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this paper up. How about yourself, sir?
Tweaking, you know what I'm saying, some stuff, trying to find some new things. Got waiting for this thing to come in the mail. This we can hook the camera straight into the computer. So, you know, that's gonna change the game once we get the more camera feeds with less wires strapped into the computer.
Yeah, I'm here. You know, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm pushing the envelope right now, bro.
Yeah,
That's how we do it.
it's dinging. Y'all hear it dinging.
Y'all know what that dinging mean? That dinging mean you about to get into the shit. All right, but real talk though, this is Cleveland. It's Cleveland, man. It's Cleveland podcast, Cleveland based, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, let's start at Cleveland. Let's start at Cleveland today.
Okay, you know, Young Stats went down to the draft. He streamed from the page, but I can't find it.
Cause that nigga streamed for like 2 minutes. Hey, listen here, man. I'm gonna get Young Stats on a one-on-one. I'm gonna chop it up with Young Stats, man. I'm gonna get him on point. Cause I seen that shit when it popped on live, and I'm just like, man, what dude doing?
Shaky.
Super shaky. But I mean, it is what it is. I will check it out. But the draft. Did you look into anything? Did you hear about anything? Like, what's up? Talk to me.
Well, I just let him go. He was supposed to come back and give me information. I tried to give him some responsibility, but you know, in the end, we'll talk about it when it come on. But it really wasn't nothing too interesting. You know what I'm saying? Not as far as our end. The dude is okay. He an okay pick. But
Okay, pick. Why you say okay?
I mean, we first of all, we go in the game looking for a superstar. We ain't got nothing to put around him. Gonna burn that nigga out.
Okay.
And you know, if dude pan out be good, you know, he gonna be a decent trade pick. So maybe we can try to pick up some extra pieces or try to start a new system or something. He could be a valuable trade. Cause
This. All right. Before I say what I gotta say, this is what I want to show you. I want to show you something. Or this phone. Look at this nigga. This the all right player you're talking about. You say this player is all right. I'm gonna let you watch this, and I'm gonna let him watch this. Look at this while I talk to y'all. Evan Mobley is a great pick. Finally showing me that y'all tried to do something. Y'all tried to build something. 7 foot center can control the paint defensively. He quick back and forth. He got a nice little jump shot. Look at him. Look at dude. Look at it. This is it.
okay, with the hook.
He got a nice little offensive game already. He only 19. He only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? But the Mobley pick is not why I wanted to start with this Cavs shit, right?
Them trades they made.
What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, serious business. What is y'all doing, bruh? Why is Ricky Rubio on the Cleveland Cavaliers? Somebody explain that to me. I need to know why we got Ricky Rubio, Darius Garland, and Kyle Sexton all on the roster.
Somebody leaving.
Who? Who?
Or they picked him up as a trade.
A trade piece, but to who? What you getting for Ricky Rubio? I just need to know. What you getting for Ricky Rubio, though?
What you getting for Garland?
More than you get for Ricky Rubio?
Because he got time. Youth,
Garland is what? This is his third season, second season, third season,
yeah,
I think.
He ain't reached his ceiling.
Man, hell no, he ain't reached his ceiling because the Cavs don't know what they want to do as an organization. They don't know what they want to do as an organization.
Maybe they go use him to be a little veteran to try to get up some game or something.
What has Ricky Rubio done in his career?
Who can they get that's going to be worth something actually to come, a veteran that's going to be able to come get him some game?
Answer my question. What has Ricky Rubio done as a professional basketball player? What has he done? I can make a case that Jeremy Lin has done more than this guy.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he had New York buzzing when they ain't had nobody. He went and tried to do a little something. He did get cut from Houston, but
whatever. He got cut from Houston. He played with he got a ring too because he was on that Toronto team 2019 that got that ring. He do got a ring too.
Shit, he over there in China.
Yeah. Yeah, but Jeremy Lin got a ring.
He's like 20-10 over there in
Yeah, like Jeremy Lin is a good player, but my point is this: if you're gonna build a young team around, I would like bringing in a player like maybe like a Rondo, or what's another player like that's on the tail end of his career that can kind of give him some game type shit. I'm trying to think.
No,
I wouldn't want Melo. I want Melo to go somewhere else. I don't want Melo to go to no Cavs.
First of all, Rondo, is gonna come in and take over. He's gonna be in fucking charge.
But I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, like Ricky Rubio, I don't really know how Ricky Rubio helps these young guards get better. He may help Garland, but if you let go of one of the two, then it's what Ricky Rubio. Let's just take a little crack at it. In the Eastern Conference, you got Drew Holiday in the East. You got Kyrie in the East. You got Bradley Beal in the East. Russ ain't in the East no more. You got like the young guards in Miami. You got a lot of guards that are better than Ricky Rubio in the league. So if you trade one of your young guns and put Ricky Rubio as a star point guard,
burn his ass.
Ricky Rubio, thank you, it's subpar to me, man, at best. And I just don't know. And Taurean Prince is one of the few young 3-and-D guys in the league. And you trade him for nothing. I think you just need to know.
He got a nice little presence. He know where his spot is.
He got a nice game, man.
And
That's
he
why.
got a little range.
But it's like, okay, you got a big, you got a guard. Either one of the guards you keep, whether it's Garland or Sexton, and then you still got Jared Allen. You could probably play Jared Allen at the four or play Mobley at the four, however you want to do it. If you want to have a big like twin tower type of situation going on, which which can be somewhat formidable. But if the guard play ain't good, they ain't going that far. And that's why it's important for them to get this guard shit together. So shout out to the Cavs. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like y'all on the hot seat when it comes to these sports in Cleveland. The Indians have been consistent for the past 10 years. They've been in the playoffs, but they've been consistent. They've been trying to get better year after year. The Browns, we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them a little later on, and they on the come up, come up, come up. They fuck around might be they fuck around gonna end up being the best team in the Cleveland sports scene right now in a minute. And it was a long time before I could say that. It was a long time.
Yeah, it took quite some time to change that little narrative from the.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, I feel like Cavs, y'all gotta step it up, bro. Y'all got the Rocket Mortgage Field House. Y'all charging niggas $15 for a burger and some fries in that hole. Hey, y'all niggas better win some games, nigga. I'll tell you that, nigga. Y'all better win some games. You think I'm about to pull up in that bitch? Nigga, spend my bread, nigga. You must be tripping, nigga. You want your buy.
You go broke in that motherfucker.
You want your fucking buy.
Shit.
It was cool when LeBron was there when they was looking like they was trying to do something. It was cool, but it's like now it's just like, bro, what am I trying to come to a game for? Then I gotta pay like $40, $50 to sit in Loudville. Like, what is this shit? This shit is ridiculous.
Shit, you spending at least $150
Easy.
to go to a Cavs game. If you plan on eating and getting something to drink, yeah, you spending at least $150.
Yeah.
If you that's okay. On the solo, you can get it. You might be able to get away with less than $150.
Who wanna go to? I mean, niggas can go to a game on the solo tip. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't go. I mean, you ain't gonna come up on shit on the solo tip. You might have to bring a little date to that. That's a little date night situation.
That's $200.
That's a date night situation.
That's
though.
$200.
Yeah, but it's still a date night though. It ain't no.
It might be more than that. It's a date night. She wants some. Y'all gonna eat. Y'all gonna have a couple drinks.
Nigga.
Y'all gonna get some shit.
At the end of the day, man, I know the prices is high in that bitch. Prices ain't really that high. If I pull up in that bitch, I'll keep it a buck with you, family.
But just because you know niggas and shit.
But I mean, yeah, that's how you gotta do though. You gotta know niggas, man.
That's you gotta move here. If you don't know a nigga, you just gonna be waiting.
Yeah, you gotta know a nigga, man. But like I said, shout out to them Cavs, man. Get y'all shit together, bro.
Yeah.
Get y'all shit together. Oh yeah, Detroit #1 pick, Caden. Caden Cunningham. The draft was a little interesting this year, to say the least. And it was interesting because I feel like, honestly, out of the top 15 picks, this might be one of them first years in a long time that I think every pick is going to have some type of impact in the NBA
It's
this
been
season.
quite some years.
Yeah, but I think so. Like they got a nice. It was a nice. It's a nice select. It was a nice selection of good players this year, from guards, forwards, centers.
Shit, cause like think about it. When AD came out, Rivers was the number 2 nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When we got
Kyrie.
it wasn't nobody that left a mark in that generation. Joel Embiid came out when we got Wiggins.
Yeah.
And Joel Embiid is the only motherfucker from that anybody even remember.
At the end of the day, I think Jalen Suggs is gonna fuck around and win Rookie of the Year this year. Jalen Suggs, Jalen Suggs Rookie of the Year. Calling right now. Jalen Suggs is gonna go crazy. He's gonna go crazy. I think with Houston, he's gonna go crazy. Trust and believe. All right, now let's get into the shit, man. First things first, before we get into the shit, we got a couple birthdays from you know what I'm saying, from like fans and you know what I'm saying, supporters and shit. So I'm gonna shout out my boy Spazzarachi, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Dustin. It's his birthday today and shit.
Spaz Plot.
You know what I'm saying. Get you some plot merch too. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Spaz Plot. He a part of the NdaPost podcast. Not NdaPost. Not even the podcast.
Not even the podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to Oats and shit too.
Yeah.
Mike's birthday was a couple of days ago. Black Mike. Shout out to Black Mike.
Shout out to Black Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
one
we
of our
might
other
get.
hosts.
Yeah, we probably might give him a call when we get to this Brown shit. Might give him a call.
Shout out to my my dude on his state paid vacation. You know what I'm saying? Booker. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Young Nita. It's Leo season, so my block A5 is pretty much the
Yeah,
vast
your
majority
shit
of us
coming up too,
is
nigga.
Leos. You know what I'm
But
saying?
your shit coming up too, though, nigga.
Stunner birthday on the first. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's
It's lit.
Black Mike, Stunner, me, Booker, my dude Matt. Why is a lot of my friends on these state paid vacations? You know what I'm saying? The R Wheel, his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In August.
Shout out to the R.
Uh, shit, my dude, young dude Drew. He his birthday August.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of them. Since it doesn't change in the August season, I've been seeing all these Leo season thirsty memes and Leo. I've seen people like on the first day it must be Leo season because I done had to wish like 50 people happy birthday.
Yeah. I mean, y'all cool. Y'all right after me, though, and shit. Y'all Leos and shit. Another Leo coming up, too. My nigga Low birthday at the end of the month.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to B Low. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit cooking and shit. He probably gonna drop some shit on this B-Day, probably. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
that's what it do.
I support my nigga and shit. You already know what's going on. That's FFF. You already know. But let's get into it.
Okay, now.
Woo-hoo, nigga. Hey, listen here. First things first, before I really get into this shit. They was talking about this shit all last week. Russell Westbrook to the Lakers. And I'm like, what? How they gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of confused. Like, I know that Kuzma up out of there. I knew Kuzma was up out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was one player for sure. No matter who the Lakers got, whether it was Buddy Hield or Russ or Lonzo Ball, whoever they traded for, Kyle Kuzma was going to be the main centerpiece of the trade, right? I'm sorry that I feel bad about my boy KCP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KCP. You feel me? But at the end of the day, man, Rich probably already told KCP, hey, look, bro,
I'll get you another deal.
I'm gonna get you another deal. I'm gonna get you some bread, but right now, my nigga, like, Brian ain't in the ring, so we gonna have to make this play. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be good, bro. We gonna keep you fed. We gonna keep that bread in your pocket. You feel me? We gonna keep the millions coming through.
My job is to make you get a check, nigga.
Yeah.
If the more rings Brian get, the bigger checks I can get you.
All right. So, truth be told, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, big three. What you see?
Well, what I can say is that from what I know about Westbrook, in order to kind of be able to curve him, you got to be a better player. You got to be far better than him for him to be listening to you. So he in a situation where he got potentially two players better than him. Now, as far as they being assertive enough to wrangle him, I think only one of them might be.
It ain't no Mike. One of them is. Ain't no Mike. See, this is the thing, though. This is something that I don't think a lot of people know. If y'all really read up on your shit, do your little research on shit, you'll understand this. 2 weeks ago, I seen a live. It wasn't on that long, but it was a live. LeBron went live. LeBron was at the back of his house. He was chilling. Music was playing, smoking cigars. And guess who was there?
Russ.
Yeah, Russ and Anthony Davis. We just see Anthony Davis. He was there. Supposedly, it was a secret meeting between these three a couple of weeks ago. What that remind you of?
Taking this to South Beach, nigga.
Yeah.
Because right before he made that announcement, he's in pictures in Miami
So,
with D Wade. They was kicking it. They was doing family things. They was doing all kinds.
They was really gearing up. Now, the talk is this. I think Anthony Davis is gonna play the 5. And Anthony Davis should have been played the 5. I think Anthony Davis gonna play the 5. Brian gonna be a point forward. He gonna play the 4. LeBron's really gonna play the point. And I think Russ gonna play off ball. And with Russ off ball with LeBron, it's crazy. But the shit that's really crazy is this. when LeBron is on the bench and you have Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis on the floor together,
Yeah, that's gonna be a
that
problem.
pick and roll is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be one of the illest problems. That's gonna be a real problem, though,
Bro,
bro.
what I would have to say about this, the way this could work out is that this would
What's up,
be
baby? What's good with
this would be the first player LeBron had on his team that's gonna go for broke no matter what.
LeBron gonna get a lot of rest in this one.
Right. He gonna
LeBron
go
might
for broke
it might be a time where LeBron can really play like 30 to 32
Right.
minutes a game
because
and still be
Westbrook
effective.
is going to go for broke no matter what. Every time he get on the court, he just gonna keep going. He gonna keep going. If somebody else gets stagnant, he ain't gonna care. He gonna keep going. Now you got a nigga who triple doubling with a bunch of okay people.
Yeah.
Most of his assists, a lot of his assists go because
But
he
it's-
was picked in and he do got assists.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Most of them is the bail out because y'all got me in a situation where I can't do nothing but kick it.
Yeah.
And look at the caliber of people he was kicking it to.
But see, this the real problem, bro. Right? With that trade, Lakers only have 5 players under roster, 5 players under contract. LeBron, AD, Russell Westbrook, Marc Gasol, and it's another player like a rookie that they got like a couple years ago. He's still on a rookie contract. Everybody else, Alex Caruso is a free agent. Dennis Schroeder is I already know like about Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder is on the move, and I think they're gonna try to get pieces to add to their team by getting rid of Schroeder. Personally, I thought that Schroeder was gonna be on the hot seat too this year when it came to the trade deadline because I ain't really like Schroeder with LeBron really. Like at the end of the day, like he had some games, but overall I didn't really like Schroeder with LeBron as a starter. Like Schroeder, if you want to follow Schroeder's career, he's way better as a 6th man. He was a 6th man in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was a 6th man in motherfucking OKC.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's better suited like that. When you put the pressure on this guy, like, I will never forget that Game 5 against the Suns in the first round. Dude couldn't buy a bucket. And it had me thinking, like, damn, is this one of the worst point guards that LeBron's ever had with him? And then I get to thinking. And then I'm like, damn.
No.
No. Not Snow. You can't say Snow. You can't say Snow, bro. Eric Snow was a defensive point guard, bro. That was his job. His job wasn't to get buckets. He didn't even get buckets with Ivo. He was younger. In his prime then.
Yeah.
So that's not him. Mario Chalmers looked better than the motherfucker Dennis Schroeder last season. Mario Chalmers looked better. Norris Cole looked better.
Damn.
Mo Williams looked better, nigga.
Damn.
On God. On God, bro. I'm not even trying to knock it. Like, at the end of the day, I'll tell you this. Like, that was my whole thing when it came to Lakers this year. Like, LeBron and AD wasn't healthy, and that really was the main reason why they couldn't get as far as the first round. But with Dennis Schroeder, listen, man.
And then hold on, that trade with Kyle Kuzma, that year where it was, I didn't want to say his name until he showed and proved. And then that year where they was fighting on see who the fuck was gonna get gone, he got better that year. What the fuck has happened to him after that point?
He over here kicking it with these motherfucking bottles. He over here with Winnie, Harlow, and shit. He over here doing too much. He got the motherfucking golden locks hair. He got the motherfucking Meteor Man hair cut his shit. When I see that nigga with the blonde hair, I say, oh this nigga ain't gonna be here too much longer, bruh. And it's crazy because you look at the niggas they traded. Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram got way better than they were with the Lakers since they got traded.
Yeah.
But Kyle Kuzma has not.
But he was the one who fought out the battle. Who we can look at these 3 players, and we gonna keep one of them. You won that battle, and look where you at when you won that battle.
Me, honestly, I would be quite honest with you. I don't even think they won.
It wasn't necessarily.
I don't even think they won the battle. I
as
think
far as
at the end of the day,
because-
the Pelicans wanted the players that they felt like would make their team better. And they felt like Kuzma would make their team better with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball will. Even though Lonzo Ball might not be on the Pelicans at the beginning of this season. He might not be. But they got better. Kyle Kuzma did not. Now he's in DC and he has to do something. He has to do something. I'm sorry. You got a championship Nigga, if you don't do shit, this gonna look like your championship was a fluke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got motherfuckers like Skip Bayless and Chris Broussard. Niggas talking about like Kyle Kuzma was a closer. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah. Like I'm just trying to figure out when. Oh yeah, you right, Bruce. You right on the transition side. Lakers got better on transition, but it's all about who they put around them. Like this is important. You feel me? I'm pretty sure Alex Caruso is gonna be back with the Lakers. I know they're gonna bring back Alex Caruso, and they're gonna bring back THT, Taylor Horton Tucker. Them two players for sure are gonna be back with the Lakers. For sure, not a question.
So what's the point of
Dennis Schroeder gonna be a sign and trade
so how long is Gasol signed?
just for the season.
Just for this season?
Yeah, I wouldn't trade him though. I wouldn't trade Marcus Gasol right
Yeah,
now.
because I'm trying to think. I mean,
There's no reason to. You need some backup. You need some back. You need a backup big.
somebody
You
who
need
can
some big.
slow the game down when Anthony Davis is not on the court.
But see, that's the whole thing. Like at the end of the day, like as long as they got Russell Westbrook on their team, you need players that could really pick up the pace because the pace is gonna be picked up. They're not gonna be playing slow.
So how much time is he actually gonna play?
I mean, not too much. I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I don't know. And at this point, it's like free agency starts on Monday, probably next week. Some things will be going on where we'll have more to discuss when it comes to that Laker move. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all niggas right now, y'all niggas think this nigga Russ ain't about to turn up. Y'all niggas talk so much shit about Russ. How Russ do this, how Russ ain't this, how Russ ain't that. He about to show you niggas. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it all.
What I would have to say
We
is
go up
that
for 5, nigga.
on paper,
And if y'all niggas want to go against that shit, nigga, I already got a bottle of Lobos in reserve. You feel me? That's why we about to call this nigga Mike too. I already got a bottle of Lobos on reserve. I can't like wait get another bottle off you niggas. That's it. Like if y'all niggas want to bet against Brian, nigga, y'all gotta buy me a bottle of Lobos if y'all lose, nigga. Period, nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is, nigga. I need a bottle of Lobos. That's what I'm saying. And if it's gonna be how much the bottle is, nigga, how much the bottle is, we gonna find out how much the fifth is, nigga. And if you win, I'm gonna give you how much the fifth is. I'm gonna give you that bread. But if you lose and I win, I need my bottle of Lobos, nigga. Fuck that shit. I'm about to start collecting these bottles, nigga, on the show. We're gonna have like 6, 7 bottles by the end of this shit. I guarantee you,
hey
nigga.
man, man,
We not playing with these niggas.
Since we don't endorse some shit, that nigga some Lobos, red stripe, and straight ups, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do around this motherfucker.
Straight up niggas ass, man, fuck with us. Y'all already did the motherfucking hip raps. Y'all took y'all name on that shit. Put carb on that bitch. Y'all niggas need to come back, put the zigzag on that hip shit so we could, so you know what I'm saying? I barely be smoking this little tobacco shit. I only kind of do that shit when I'm with my boy, you know what I'm saying? Or with these squares and shit, I be kind of hipped out and shit. But shit, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so Lakers big 3 versus the Nets big 3. If it was a 3-on-3, LeBron, AD, Russ versus KD, James Harden, Kyrie, who wins in the game of 21? Ones and twos.
That's a hard call.
Damn. That's
Damn,
really
that's a
hard.
hard call.
Damn, that's taking you a long time.
That's a hard call.
Why so hard?
Okay. First of all, Kyrie and Westbrook, Kyrie gonna shake and bake and do all his, but then you still got to keep up with this nigga on the other end. He is the closest thing to Allen Iverson I've ever seen.
You talking about
Take,
Russ?
yeah, take it and go. That's all. I'm gone. You gonna have to beat me to the basket. That was Allen Iverson's whole game. You gotta beat me to the motherfucking basket.
Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that.
So all that shaking and baking, good. He gonna cook him, but you still gotta keep up with him.
Okay.
Now, Russ gonna expand some energy trying to check this nigga.
Yeah.
All this shaking and baking. So they might cancel each other out. Fouls, they include fouls is a part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So James Harden. If he show up James Harden season,
Fouls is a part of the game, man. What? No, hell no, man. I'm tripping. Hell no, fouls ain't part of this game, man. Nigga, so then what? Nigga, see, you know what, man. This is what I'll tell you, man. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
That's the only
man.
thing he gonna be able to do.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, man.
Fouls.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, man. People say that James Harden was as prolific as Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan on offense, right? Kevin Durant. Honestly, people say Kevin Durant is the best player in the fucking league. That's what the consensus is. LeBron is in year 19, and honestly, I'm leaning towards Kevin Durant as well as far as the best player. But that does not mean that he will not lose. You feel me? But I still think that Kevin Durant is the best player because LeBron James was the best player. A lot of times he lost in the finals. He was the fucking best player in the world. So it's not just out the realm of possibility that the best player in the world can lose in the finals. Like I've seen it. 2015, that happened. 2015, LeBron James was the best player in the motherfucking world, nigga. Steph Curry won the MVP. Okay, that's cool. LeBron James was the best player in the motherfucking world at that point in time. They lost. They lost.
The best lose.
So please, like, so I can get my answer though. Give me a number. To 21, who wins? You already know the teams: LeBron, AD, Russ, KD, Kyrie, James Harden.
Russ and LeBron.
And why you say that?
On the strength that they all gonna range. All of them could shoot a range jumper, but KD, I mean not Kyrie not grabbing rebounds like Westbrook.
But see, do you want to know the real question though? This is the real question, right? If the Lakers get enough shooting the 3 and D guys, and you know what I'm saying, they end up filling their roster well like they did in 2020, when they won the shit, they do the same thing after getting rest. Who is stopping Anthony Davis on the Nets? Like who? Like I just want to know. Like everybody talking this Nets shit, Nets. They not gonna beat. I mean, Kevin Durant ain't fucking with no Anthony Davis, bruh. I'm sorry. So like that's the thing. Whoever else, whether it's James Harden or Kyrie, is gonna cancel out Russell Westbrook, right? So let's just say Russell Westbrook is gonna get canceled out. And another player on their team is going to get canceled out. Whether it's James Harden or Kyrie, you can book this shit. So it's going to be between the other one, KD, Brian, and AD. LeBron is comfortable being the third best player on the team. LeBron James is going to effectively be the third best player on a championship team. You telling me anybody in the NBA got some shit for that? Who got some shit for that? He's the third option. He's going to be the third option. In order for this shit to work, in order for them to win the championship, for Russ to be comfortable, for AD to be comfortable, LeBron is going to have to be the third option. In the year damn near 1920, I mean, shit, fuck it. We in year 1920. Nigga, it's young niggas that's out here that just turned 20, their birthday today. They just turned 20. This nigga LeBron James has been in the basketball league as long as they've been alive, bruh. like, come on, man. I mean, it's been talked about as one of the best players in the league for the entire time. Like, man, listen, man. At the end of the day, Jordan is the fucking GOAT, bruh. And I don't even know why I'm even saying this shit, but it has to be said. Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is one of the greatest players of all time. He is the greatest player of all time. Just like Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. But Pat Mahomes still exists. Peyton Manning still exists. Right? Drew Brees. These niggas exist. Is they better than these niggas? No. But can you pull them and act like they nothing? Hell no. LeBron James still exists. That's LeBron fucking James. Just like that's Magic Johnson. Just like that's Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, nigga, Dirk Nowitzki, fucking Shaquille O'Neal. Nigga, what do you mean? Like, that's the thing. I see the quote the other day, right? From Jalen Rose Karam. That's what I'm saying. No, he ain't Jalen Rose no more. He's Jalen Rose Karam. That's his name now. Jalen Rose Karam. Because, you know what I'm saying, his wife, Monty Karam and shit, his wife. So he says, that LeBron would never be the best player ever to do it because a lot of great players won championships while on his watch, and with Jordan, great players didn't really win championships on his watch. And I'm looking at the shit, and I'm just like, so niggas just not gonna motherfucking respect the fact that teams were set up a little bit differently in the '90s, and the Bulls were like at the typical of this shit. So you don't wanna just acknowledge the fact that LeBron ain't been in those situations like that. Kevin Durant he wasn't in those situations like that either.
No, he wasn't.
Or James Harden, the list goes on and on. Who else won a
None of
ring?
these new players.
Steph Curry didn't come into that situation, but they built something.
None of these people in this LeBron James generation have experienced that type of team. Where there was the only person that really experienced that type of team was LeBron. Where it's one player.
The Spurs. Tim Duncan was a star, but they had like eight players.
They came out of that Jordan generation with a set system.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's a lot. It's more of an AAU system now. Even in the early 2000s, like that's where the shit started to transform, and now is where we are. Like I think that people forget the fact that this shit has been in the brewing since LeBron James been in the league, but it wasn't as big. LeBron James was like LeBron James, and then it's a list of other motherfuckers who came out after LeBron. But I'm just saying, LeBron hit, so then a couple players only play a couple games, and you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, they hit. You're like, So now you got niggas doing G League, you got all type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Sean Juan the Prince? You on NdaPost podcast. Thank you for calling today. How you feeling, pimp?
What up, pimp? How you doing on your game? I'm just feeling lovely, man. Blessed under the grace of God, man. What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the Cavs draft picks, Russell Westbrook to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Everyday talk, whatever you want to talk about, pimp, you called in. You wish Black Mike happy birthday?
Happy Black Mike.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, I wish he went on this day. You know, they giving something over his house today, so I may join the festivity.
Okay, I wasn't even aware, but thanks for putting the nigga on, cause I might have to make that happen.
That's how we do it.
Oh, and if you run across your boy Polo, tell him happy birthday today. His birthday too.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's everybody's birthday. So, Russell Westbrook.
You broke it up, pimp. I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Take your time, pimp. Yeah, that's Sean Juan the Prince, you know what I'm saying? A5 made nigga, 187 OG, you know what I'm saying? Host of We the People podcast. He'll be coming back soon, you know what I'm saying? He just came back to the city. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him get his stuff together before we start hitting y'all regularly. But he called on the show to let us know he know what's going on. He paying attention.
For sure that I know what's going on, man. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, you know.
I can believe you was on the radio.
So Russell Westbrook to the Lakers, man.
That's a good look.
I think that's a very good look. And whatever, because we all know that LeBron is a miracle, a miracle maker. Whatever they make happen over there, because I ain't gonna put it all on his back and just say, he was a king when he was in Cleveland, but you know he got more help now, so we ain't gonna give you that title. But whatever they get over there in LA, I think Russell deserves it, man. He's been in the NBA, he's been in the league, he's been an outstanding. He's had an outstanding career, and it only need to be capped off with some sort of a reward, man. So I think that's a good look on him.
To some extent, what his resume say, yeah, I agree with that. But he is selfish. He is selfish player.
What?
What player not selfish?
But how do selfish dude You know, dude, averaged a triple double for like 4 years in a row. Though,
Yeah, that's
right?
why on paper. Yeah,
Right, like that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that gives him damn near superstar status. I mean, it takes for you to shoot that ball. We all know in the NBA, you get bonuses and perks and different things for different levels and different
accolades.
Yeah.
accolades.
But the
Thank
thing
you for the help. You get different accolades for breaking certain records, foul free throws, or however many points you get, or however many steals and assists you get. But it all depends on the clause of your contract. But in my opinion, who ain't selfish? Shit, that's the show. That's like the big stage. Everybody want to be seen.
So let me ask you this though, damn. So who was on the Wizards last season besides Bradley Beal? Who was on the Wizards? Can you name me one player that was on the Wizards? A top 30 player that was on the Wizards with him. A top 30. I ain't talking about no top 10 because clearly ain't no top 10s on that motherfucker. Bradley Beal is top 10, but he was injured majority of the year this year too. Let's just put that in perspective though. Bradley Beal wasn't really playing a lot of games. He was injured too. He was injured probably half the season. It was only 72 games. So if he missing 30 games, Russ playing the whole 72, and still average like what 24, 10, 10.
I give you that. He ain't had nobody to kick it out to. He ain't had no help. Not with Bill down. So he had to go for it. But his other teammates, when he had teammates, he didn't. He went for himself. He wasn't trying to go for the win.
Man, I just don't agree with that. I never agreed with that, by the way. For years and years, I've been hearing this, but I never agreed with it. So what you talk about when they lost that 3-1 lead to go to state? Well, we here now. Let's talk about it. We here now.
Okay,
So that's what I'm saying, damn. So 2016 Western Conference Finals. OKC with James Harden. No, not James Harden. He was gone at that point. With Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, up 3-1 on a team that just won the finals and won 73 games this season. That season in question, 79-3, the record. They was up 3-1 on these niggas. Why is all the blame put on Russell Westbrook for that loss? And why no blame goes to Kevin Durant is my question. Why?
well, ain't the point guard the head of the team?
Yeah, but is you blaming Chris Paul for the Suns losing though?
Right.
I'm just saying, like, for real, like,
at that point in 2016, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant was just as they were just the word I want to use is hot, but what I want to do is the OKC at that time was just as great as Cleveland was at that time. So just how they blamed. Well, they gave the championship to Kyrie because he hit that last shot. We gave him that. But most of the losses when they lose, they put it on LeBron's back. LeBron got 4 other players out there with him at the same time too.
Yeah, he not the point guard either. Even though he plays point guard, but Kyrie is the point guard, just like Russell Westbrook in a sense is the point guard, right? So why does Russell Westbrook get more blame than Kevin Durant? And Kevin Durant was out there on the floor too. He was missing shit too. So why? Why do when I turn on my television, I hear motherfuckers say Russell Westbrook is the reason that Kevin Durant couldn't get past such and such and such?
The reason I feel like that is because I don't watch Russell Westbrook shoot himself out. Like, some players when they not hitting, they do other stuff. They start kicking out, grabbing rebounds, setting picks, doing something, give and go, pick and roll, running all the plays that they still useful because they need to be on the court because of they. You know what I'm saying? But he'll shoot himself out. If he miss, he gonna keep shooting. He miss, he gonna keep shooting. Fuck the rest of these niggas getting. Hold on, I need to get my shot. I'm trying to get 35 points, dude. You just shot 6 shots and you missed all 6.
But see, that's the whole thing. I don't think he's doing that because he's trying to get 35 points though. Personally, I don't think that's the case.
No, personally, I just use this as an example because personally, he could just be like y'all say, a ball hog. Some people can see him as that, but I'm looking in the sense of, that's like the big stage. That's the big show. So when you get on there, like, who don't want that that opportunity to show what they can do, or who don't want that opportunity for the game to be in their hand, even if they fail. But you know, some people wanted that, like Kobe. Kobe was one of those people. Kobe was one of those people that says, when that time comes, give me the ball.
The real truth is, Russell Westbrook had more heart than Kevin Durant at that time. That's the real
I
truth.
can agree with that.
I would definitely agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
And I feel like Russell Westbrook get the blab brunt of that. Kevin Durant gets to go unscathed and go to state and gain that shit and go to state and win rings.
Cause his mama's PR during that whole situation.
Man,
That nigga had his mama. He never say nothing bad about his teammate. He ain't never called him out. But his mama was calling that nigga out.
Hey, them soup commercials was nationwide, man. It touched a lot of people's heart.
Right. His mama was out there. My baby out here going out there putting his best on the line. This little high head shooting on past the ball. You know what I'm saying? He just basically let his mama do all the PR for him.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
She was the one talking about that nigga needed to be traded. Wasn't she? She was literally saying he needed to be traded.
And you know, around that time too, moms and their kids, I don't know, that was like a big thing too around that time, 2016, 2015, like that whole
yeah, because the mamas was in the football.
That nigga just came off that MVP too, didn't he? 2016 or 2015, he won that MVP. Kevin Durant. I think it was it wasn't those years. It was 2014. 2015 and 16 was Steph.
Even Steph's mom, LeBron's mom, even for a minute had a 15 minutes of fame.
But Brian mom wasn't doing no commercials and all that shit. I guess
she
was in the cut. She was getting them Hummers and shit.
But she wasn't doing no commercials, but she had a lot to say in his career. She was around. She was on television. Like when he first got with the Cavs, and I know that because I used to work there. I used to be on the Cavaliers screen team. So I worked very close with LeBron. You know, I can't say they're my friends, but you know, I met him, I met Usher, I met a lot of the players. You know, when I worked down there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that shit wasn't all on media. That shit wasn't publicized as much as like a Kevin Durant or like that's pretty much really just Kevin Durant, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I don't really see another mom that was really like vocal like that in the NBA landscape. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I just don't really see. I don't really see another one. You know what I mean? That shit crazy though, man. But I'm just, but still through all this talk, I still don't got an answer as to why. Like why? Like why? Like why? As soon as LeBron James get Russell Westbrook, y'all want to tell me that LeBron ain't gonna be able to handle Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook gonna dominate the ball over. Blah 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 blah. Like he don't know who LeBron. Russell Westbrook don't know what LeBron represents. Like,
man, it just if he can kick it out, let Westbrook do what he do. He got somebody to kick it out to. He got some dependable people to kick it out to.
he got some of the best players that he ever had to kick it out to.
Right. So go ahead, let him.
Because James Harden is great, Kevin Durant is great, Paul George is great, Bradley Beal is great. None of them is Anthony Davis or LeBron James. They're just not. Especially LeBron James. Especially him.
So
like LeBron, like come on man, like LeBron fucking James, like LeBron James been to more finals than all those players out there put combined, bro.
he done seen
like,
no situation.
He's been to as many finals as all those players out there combined, bro.
He done had more comebacks, more pull-out games, more blocks, more steals, more rebounds, more
So
points.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this, like that's. I mean, we're gonna see with this Lakers. This is all about how they feel the roster really at this point. Because if they feel the roster wrong, it don't matter if they got James. It don't matter who they got. They not gonna win. I'm sorry. Like if you thinking that Anthony Davis and LeBron and Russ gonna be the one hitting all the threes and doing everything, you got the game fucked up. They're gonna need some players. They're gonna need some pieces. Michael Jordan needed pieces.
Yeah.
Kobe needed pieces. These niggas gonna need pieces. Kevin Durant got motherfucking James Harden and Kyrie. Hell yeah, he need pieces.
Yeah.
Like niggas need pieces, bro. If they gonna win this shit,
So that being said, how this all play out for Giannis?
Hmm. But he did it though.
It just looked like that. Kind of looked long.
This ain't gonna play out well for him.
How? He did it.
Or yeah, I guess it's all said and done. He ain't,
But
but
see, at the end of the day, just
he
keep
ain't
going.
going back to
Just
the
like with your boy,
playoffs.
just like with your boy. What?
He ain't going back to the playoffs.
Man, he tripping.
He ain't going back to the finals. My fault. He going back to the playoffs.
He ain't going back to the finals next year.
I'm just 20. I make it work.
Now, hey Prince,
Yo.
this is the first time you calling the show, but usually we don't get no goodbyes. We just bang on a nigga. All right.
Man, see what's up with this nigga Black man.
That's why I bang.
Oh, this nigga man. But damn, bro, that shit crazy. but still though, Giannis though, but he did it though. Like, but he did it, bro. Like, that shit solidified, bro. That nigga hit 50 in a motherfucking finals, motherfucking closeout game, bro. That shit is solidified.
What's up, Black Mike? It's NdaPost podcast. Wishing you a happy belated birthday, my G.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. What's happening?
Slow motion. Your man is in the building.
I mean, what you mean? I'm always in this motherfucker talking about he in the building, like I'm making an appearance or some shit. What's your man? What he be on, Mike? Like, what the fuck this nigga be on, bro? Like, what he be on, nigga? Hey, but this is the real question I want to ask you. We was talking about this Russell Westbrook shit, but fuck that right now. This is what I want to ask you, bro. Do you think my nigga Baker got snubbed by Madden, nigga?
Why? What happened?
You know this nigga that came out with the ratings and shit. Top 10 quarterback ratings in Madden and shit. And then they came out with the rest of the picks yesterday. This nigga is 11, bruh.
That's about right.
Man, listen, hold on. No. Fuck that shit. Hold on, nigga. Because for real, I'm about to name these 10 to you, bruh. And you tell me if I'm tripping. I just want to know if I'm tripping. I just want to know if I'm tripping or if I'm on some major, you know what I'm saying? Major motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Major Brown shit type shit. I need to know if I'm tripping, bruh. Right, hold on. Let me find this shit, man. Where was this shit at? Where was it on? Bleacher? Where was this shit at? That showed the rest of this shit. Alright, hold on. This it right here. This it. Alright. Top 10 quarterbacks, right? Now, remember, 11 is Baker. Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Ryan Tannehill, and fucking Matt Ryan.
Oh.
Come the fuck on, bro. When I see them last two names, I'm like, you got me fucked up.
I think he's better than Matt Ryan. Josh Allen is a cannon. He got a cannon for an arm.
He better than Matt Ryan and Ryan Tannehill, bruh.
Yeah. I agree.
But not even that he's a better quarterback. He had a better year than both of them.
Yeah, both of them. He had a better year than a lot of the motherfuckers you said on there, but due to their reputation, due to what they already, the body of work they already.
Yeah, like Deshaun Watson type shit. Even Dak Prescott too. Like Dak Prescott is a great quarterback. He is a good quarterback. He ain't trash though. Like Dak ain't trash.
Lamar Jackson ain't trash. Deshaun Watson ain't trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them type of players.
Yeah, even Josh Allen. Like Josh, you're right. Josh Allen definitely got a cannon. He not trash at all.
Yeah, but he a young Tom Brady. He ain't mobile at all.
Yeah.
You feel me? But he got a cannon though.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's still like they saying, it's Baker. You know, with quarterback, some people want you to be proven right off, but it's gonna take them a minute. It's gonna take them a minute to gel. This gonna be maybe our third good year
in a row though.
You know what I'm saying? In a row, so it's gonna say a lot if we do good this year.
Yeah, that's
when we make the playoffs again, when we make the playoffs again and we make a deep run like we did last year, it's gonna say a lot for us.
Yeah.
It's gonna speak a lot for him. It's gonna speak volumes for real.
Yeah.
So that being said, that rating gonna go up. Especially if he have a great, like I said, if he have a great year and we go deep in the playoffs, fuck around and go to the AFC Championship,
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. We'll be all right.
Okay, I
We'll be
feel
all
you,
right.
man.
I'm not all the way sold on Baker no way,
Yeah.
but he ain't consistent. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Right?
See, he ain't give me enough time. I'm on his ass though. I'm on his ass though. You was just talking about Giannis. I'm on his ass too. We just had Black Mike on the phone and shit. He probably gonna watch this later on. I'm on your ass, bro. You feel me? I ain't even say shit about it. I ain't even say I need my bread, nothing like that, cause it's cool. It's still you had some shit going on. Like I found out what was going on, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep it low key. Probably gonna keep it low key. This will probably be the last week I keep it low key. Next week I'll probably be turned up to the max on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not because I need it, because I feel like shit, nigga, you owe it. Not because I need it. No, no, but for real, like we were saying though, like Giannis, but he got that shit though. But he won that shit. Like he won it. And even if we don't get back to it again, it's like you never gonna forget that shit. And especially he got motherfucking 50 in the closeout game. It's never been done. Never been done. Jordan ain't do it. Magic ain't do it. Brian ain't do it. Kobe ain't do it. Shaq ain't do it. Shit, you gotta get that nigga credit, nigga.
50 on the close.
And then that nigga came back off a nigga started. Nigga ACL was ruptured. That nigga came right back.
I thought it was over.
That nigga came right back with the ring, nigga. That nigga go forever have my respect.
I saw him go down. What's good, Super Pimp? In the show, in the middle of my show. Yeah. Oh, where you at? Oh well, shit. You can keep it moving then, Nick, because we still gonna be in the show, unless you want to be a part of it. Nigga, that's all we talk about is sports, nigga. I mean, listen, I already know your old 1972 still playing the swim trunk hooping ass. Got all the information about basketball, nigga.
His brother's up, bro. This is crazy.
So, nigga, I'm talking to my OG, my older brother. This is how I know all this basketball shit.
I knew that's
I
who
watch
he
my
was
brother, the
talking
basketball
to.
legend, Thurgood. If you don't know about him, the good.
When he said the 72 swimming trunks, it gave it away. I knew exactly who he was talking to.
That I know. So this
That's
is
crazy.
I
know exactly who he was talking to.
I know all
man.
this basketball shit inside.
That nigga said
he talking about stopping
72.
through. Huh?
72 swimming trunks and shit.
Okay. We in the back. All right.
This nigga said 72 swimming trunks. I'm like, oh, this nigga gotta be talking to his brother. Said some shit like that. I ain't heard him talk to nobody else like that ever.
You know that nigga, he still play basketball. He in the league, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
he owned it. So
but I knew that since I first met your brother, so it's like shit. I mean, I'm aware.
I can respect that nigga's basketball opinion. As far as especially considering he watching the age when he don't nobody when he can go to the hoop no more.
Come on, man, this game changed.
But
it already changed. Cause this like the caliber of players.
I mean, but it fortunately worked out for him that they ain't really. He still go to the home.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit just sounds crazy. I gotta see what's to this shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta see what's to this shit.
That was the
I know, man, but I'm just saying, man, shit could have fell off, hit my shit. I don't know what's going on. That shit sounded too crazy. I'm like, man, hold on, hold on, my boy.
So,
that shit looks too crazy, my boy.
The Lakers.
Yeah.
The draft.
Talked about the ratings, but shit, man, that nigga Odell Beckham 13 in the wide receivers. Nick Chubb is like 3, 2 or 3. I think he 3, and the Kareem Hunt 11.
Look, as far as I'm concerned,
let's get man, fuck
Baker
this shit.
Mayfield.
Let's get to this shit, man. We try to, man, fuck this shit,
if
bruh.
he can do,
where the Super Bowl gonna be at this year? I need to find out. I mean, fucked up. I'm about to order tickets in the next 2 weeks, nigga. We going. We gonna be in that bitch.
Baker Mayfield.
We gonna be in that bitch,
can
nigga.
do.
I gotta be in that bitch, nigga.
What he did without Odell Beckham consistently, they going to the finals.
Nigga, the Super Bowl, nigga. The finals. You said the finals.
I ain't throwing off. I ain't just jumping off the basket. Like
Man.
of course, I want the Browns to win the Super Bowl.
But that's the finals in the NFL. It's the Super Bowl, nigga.
No, the conference finals.
Man, they was there last year, wasn't they? No, they was. Yes, they was. Yes, they was.
And they got knocked.
No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. I think it was the Chiefs and the Bills in the conference. In the conference finals last year.
We beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, it was the Chiefs and the Bills.
Now, I'm just saying. I'm that's not trying to be like the Browns wanted it all. Which shit, the Browns wanted it all. But not to be saying the Browns wanted it all. I'm giving them at the best. If they could. That's what they made it without Odell Beckham. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they got to without him. They need to utilize their run like they did a little more than they did last year. But that's a two-headed monster, and they need to run that shit down their throat. So when motherfuckers start opening up the field, airing that bitch out, them niggas are gonna be tired trying to stop them niggas. That's a lot to stop. It's two of them.
But see, on this shit, I'm looking at this though. They talking about now they're trying to get Spencer Dinwiddie, because you know he coming off the ACL injury, trying to get him to Washington for Montrezl Harrell and Kyle Kuzma, or for Montrezl Harrell and Kuzma. So they're gonna get traded twice. It's the same. I'll see. Golly, I didn't gonna get traded twice, nigga. Get traded twice, nigga.
You got to be careful. And I know you don't like to be all in the limelight and shit. You can step off to the side and tell me your
my take on what?
On Russell Westbrook,
Oh, that's that.
Montrezl Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma trades.
You know what? That's a wrap. I think they're gonna get another one. They're gonna get another one. Here's the thing. If this is why this would definitely make it easier for them, but it's not gonna happen. If LeBron can play off the ball with his punk ass and post up a little bit more, just a little bit more, and let Westbrook do his thing, LeBron's still gonna do his thing. You know what I mean? And they'll get that shit. That's a wrap. But it depends on how everything folds after the six, because people still making moves and they're making transitions. So what everybody doing now is they're doing that gay shit. Everybody trying to build a power team. Everybody want a super team. Nobody's old school no more. They don't want to battle it out. They don't want to do like Greek Freak just did. He ain't have a super team. He has some good people with him. You know what I mean? But he ain't playing with his boys. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. But here's the thing: chances are, if LeBron get hurt or Davis get hurt, they still got Westbrook. Westbrook can carry a team by himself. That's proven. He's already done it. Now, everybody think it's gonna be Brooklyn. That's gonna be a wrap, because none of them niggas can stay healthy. Kyrie gonna get hurt probably the beginning of the season or midway through the season, and even if he's not hurt, I'm gonna tell you what's going to kill the Nets. And everybody think I'm crazy. Harden. Harden is overrated, and Harden never shows up when the money on the line. Harden ain't that dude.
Harden is the most prolific regular season player in the game.
But you heard what you just said. What was the key word you just said? Regular season. Now, when it comes to the playoffs, and I was telling you, dude don't be nowhere to be found. He be on there. He might throw some shit up, but it's crunch time. All that stops. He's not that. He's not that dude. He's not that dude that everybody think he is. You know what I mean? I'm still playing not at the level that I'm at, but I still got that dude mentality. We playing, dude. I'm 0 for 30. You hear what I'm saying? Game on the line. We need a bucket. Give me the rock. I'm that dude. It's about numbers. I'm taking my chances. You see what I'm saying? I'm a numbers player. I'm playing the numbers. I'm 0 for 30. I gotta hit one. This, that, one. Give me the rock. Clear out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They see the gleam in my eye. You know what they do? They out the way. Dude get cut. I'm looking at what we down. What we need? We need 3. What we need 2. What we need 1. What we need? It's smart ball. If we only need 2, what I'm doing, I'm taking them to the right. I'm either gonna score or you gonna foul me. If we need 3, what I'm doing, I'm pulling up. I don't need a pick. I just need
room.
I just need just a little bit of room. You see what I'm saying? That's where this come in at. Ron got to know how to play. He got to know how to utilize Westwood. Because with Brooklyn, you got too many people. The ball need to be in everybody's hands. The ball needs to be in Harden's hands. The ball needs to be in Kyrie's hand. The ball needs to be in Durant's hand. Durant can play off the ball. Harden is playing unselfish. He's kicking out a lot of assists. But that's what he want to do anyway. You see what I'm saying? He want to do that. You know, and then when it comes crunch time, they're not going to let him sit there and cross and cross and cross and cross and do that step back and that travel shit.
Well, he ain't never been able to do it in the playoffs yet.
Not
You know what I mean?
one.
I ain't seen him do that yet.
He's never done. He's won scoring champ. You know, you're the scoring champion here. You're scoring champion there. You're scoring champion there. That's cool. Playoffs time come. What are you doing for me for the playoffs? You know, you putting up 30 and 40 a season. Playoffs come, you putting up.
You wanna know what's so crazy? What's so crazy about what your brother said though? That's the crazy shit about it. So that's why this nigga be with all these rappers because he trying to get tougher and shit. Why the fuck this nigga James Harden be with all these rappers? What the fuck is going on with James Harden? Like that's what I be really trying to figure out. Like this nigga James Harden went with Lil Baby to Paris. He done went to that nigga New York. He just rolling with this nigga.
It's only a handful of people that's actually like that. I seen the clip of Tyronn Lue when he was with the Lakers and he was guarding Allen Iverson. And they got into a little skirmish. So the ref was like, y'all need to break it up, something. And then Tyronn Lue said something to him, and Allen was like, nigga, I kill you. Keep running off at the mouth and shit. And the ref tech them both up. But AI was on that guy. You see what I'm saying? You got very few cats that was on it. LeBron be running off at the mouth. LeBron ain't on that. LeBron ain't even built like that. You see what I'm saying? LeBron is not built like that. LeBron running around, he don't know who he want to be. He don't know if he want to be Magic. He damn sure don't want to be Jordan. You know what I mean? But he's
LeBron,
like the greatest. But he's like the greatest player on the planet.
But he LeBron. He don't gotta be neither one of the two.
LeBron just be himself. You see what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron is nice. But if I had a choice to pick between a couple people, I wouldn't pick LeBron on my squad.
You gonna put KD on your spot or Giannis?
I definitely put Giannis on my squad. You know, see, here's the thing. You got to understand. This is why if Milwaukee keep what they got, and they get one more player that can create his own shot. He ain't gotta be smooth, but it be
efficient.
He ain't even gotta be nice. He could be kinda nice. You know what? If they had a dude like you put Clarkson on this shit.
He ain't even the Jazz. I was thinking something like DeMar DeRozan maybe.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. You put somebody like Clarkson on this shit.
They get Michael Beasley.
That's that little bit. That's that little bit extra shit that they need. You see what I'm saying? That's that little extra.
Nigga, Michael Beasley, he's still trying to get on somebody's team.
Man, stop it. He on the Big Three, nigga. Them niggas play today, man. Shout out to the Big Three, Ice Cube and shit. That shit come on like 2 o'clock. I forget who playing though.
Here's the thing. Durant gonna get his. Now you go with the Bucks. Giannis gonna get his. Giannis gonna get his. All right. If what's his name show up and come to play,
You talking about Chris Middleton?
he gonna get he gonna do his thing.
That nigga Chris Middleton got a motherfucking ring though.
No, but I'm saying he got a ring. But if
He
he,
ain't
but if he
playing
come
around.
if he come to play, boost his confidence up a little bit more.
I think his shit is a little boosted.
Okay.
Cause he looked good in the game 5 or 6. He did
Right. You
his
see
thing.
what I'm saying? So they too big. They too big for Brooklyn. Now, you see how they did when Giannis was out. They was running that big man shit all day. Just big man, post up passes, and low passes, and them was looking fucking spectacular.
Yeah.
Now you go, who do you really have that's big on Brooklyn? So they gonna shoot the lights out? It depends on whether Kyrie's hurt or not, or whether Kyrie come to play. Because Kyrie's a head case. Everybody from Brooklyn is a head case. Shit, Durant's kind of a head case. You know, and you can't be. And I understand that you're a dog, but here's the thing.
No 3 of them niggas is dogs in my eyes. None of them.
Here's the thing.
But they ain't dogs. Like KD ain't no dog. Kyrie ain't no dog. James Harden is not no dog. Those 3 players are not dogs. Now, Russ is a dog. I don't even think LeBron is a dog.
No.
But I know Russell Westbrook is, though. That's one of the players out of the 6 that's a dog for sure.
Absolutely. But here's the thing, though. KD, I'm still old school. First of all, what I would do.
Yeah.
What I would do.
What's up? I'm in the middle of the show.
If I'm checking
call you right back.
right?
Yeah.
Durant, if I'm checking Durant's gonna have to shoot over me. Even at this age, he's gonna have to shoot over me, which he would be able to do because he's taller and he's longer.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm gonna be touching
giving
his
him
ass.
no
I'm gonna
lane.
be touching his ass up.
No lane.
He's not getting no lanes.
You're not getting no.
He come off a pick, I'm right there. I'm pulling on his jersey. You're gonna know I'm there. I'm touching him. I'm bumping his ass. You ain't getting shit easy. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He's taller than me. We gonna play tit for tat. He gonna get his. I'm gonna get mine too. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna shoot over his ass. He too little for me. I'm gonna take his little ass to the paint and I'm gonna pound his ass out.
He's not built for that.
He not built for that. Now, like the one dude we got for the Cavs, he like 7'7". No, he like 7 feet, but he 212 pounds. Dude, come on now.
He a shooter.
Come on now, Mobley.
He a shooter.
He 212 pounds, dude. They're gonna have to pack some weight on that dude. They're gonna have to pack some weight on him. But
some of these players don't transition well with no weight. Look at Porzingis.
But that's the thing, though. I'm old school, and I'm new school. You know, Giannis shooting the 3, that's cool. But you see, he in that paint, he's killing him. They can't fuck with him in that paint.
No, they can't.
Period. Now he do his thing in that paint, and you put Lopez on the other end. You gotta play a high low. You put Lopez on that other end, you clean up. You see what I'm saying? But they gotta work in tandem. He on the other end, on the other block, but you gotta figure out one up top, one up high. Let Giannis play up high, Lopez on that low block. Them cats shooting the lights out, doing whatever. They get one more shooter. They got like I was talking to my man. I tell you, we was talking about Beal. We was talking about Beal or Westbrook. No, Lillard. If Beal or Lillard go to Philly, shut it down. And they get rid of but here's the thing though. You don't even have to get rid of Simmons. If you can somehow manage that and still keep Simmons, even if you get rid of him.
I don't think Simmons is gonna be on the Sixers next season. I just don't think so.
If you get rid of him and you can get Lillard or you can get Beal.
I think they need to get Lillard. I think that's one thing that the Sixers could use a Lillard where
the Sixers use Lillard?
Yeah, they can use Lillard a lot.
Sixers use Lillard, that's a wrap. Because you can't check Embiid anyway. And who's gonna check Lillard? Lillard shooting wherever he wanna shoot.
But see, Embiid up and down, he don't really be on the floor as much. He injury prone too.
Yeah.
So that's the whole knock with that, really.
No, but that's his knock. That's his only real knock.
And one more piece.
I mean, they still got the Boss Harris over there. Ain't he supposed to be a piece that get that nigga 100-something million?
You get. I'm talking about. You get one more piece. See, teams like that need a Clarkson. They need a Clarkson. Somebody like Clarkson. He over there. You bring Lillard over there, and then Clarkson. Cause see, here's the thing. The Lakers, they got Westbrook. That's great. But you done gave your bench up.
Yeah.
You done gave your bench up.
Yeah. That's what we just in here talking about.
You gonna run that shit through the season, and then when it come out to the playoffs,
burn out.
You burnt out. You ain't got nobody. LeBron's starting to get injury prone too now.
You just get the right pieces around. Like at the end of the day, they built the team. They built the team 2020 in the same situation when they traded everybody to get Anthony Davis. So they just did the same thing. So we just gonna see how, you know, what I'm saying, that manifests in these next couple of weeks.
Lakers get about 3-4 more pieces. Like you said, like I said, wait till the 6. See what they do for the 6. How everybody intermingle. Because right now it's free agency. You got cats here and there. See who stays. See who moves. You know what I mean? I like the Westbrook. I like the Westbrook thing because Westbrook is
going for broke.
Westbrook's a dog.
Yeah.
And then that bitch ass nigga left, and he should have stayed there. Durant should have stayed with Westbrook, but he bounced on him. You know, the league now is too soft and it's too pretty. That's what it is. It's too soft and it's too pretty. You know, you want to sit Google. My dude sent me a clip, but I already followed. That was one of my favorite players anyway. I already knew how he rolled. I watched him while he was playing. My boy sent me a clip of Barkley, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting business. Everybody. He was like that. He was shooting pull-ups, the fadeaways.
Yeah.
Taking it to
the sky shots.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in the midst of dunking on cats.
Like I told your nephew, you would take all of LeBron James dunks that he done dunked on somebody. Pretty much, I'm gonna contribute them niggas piggybacking, trying to catch him, as people getting dunked on too, and compare them to Charles Barkley dunks.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Who got dunked? Who dunked on more people?
Shit, Barkley, Dominique.
Right. These niggas, they went in the crowd.
Yeah, they was dunking on everybody. They wasn't all that on the run, boom. You know, Sean Kemp.
Catch whoever under the rim.
But see, here's the thing. You got all these people you think about. It's Michael and it's LeBron. It's Michael and it's LeBron. It's Michael and it's LeBron. Okay, you counting rings. But if you talk about skill and actually carry the team, there's so many other people out there that they're not mentioning. They're not mentioning Clyde Drexler. They're definitely not mentioning Kobe. They're not mentioning Clyde Drexler. They definitely not mentioning my boy. He got hurt. He was the next thing. He was the next thing to Kobe, and he got hurt. And then he came back. He sat out for 30 years. Came back and was still a dog.
Grant Hill. He had the Pistons popping.
Grant Hill, dude. The Pistons was looking like the Lakers are old with Grant Hill, but they don't know. But the young cats don't know about that. Well, look, my boy, dude. Okay, dude.
I be trying to put them up on the game. Y'all see these players and y'all think they're great. No, it's more to it than that. It take
that hard dedication.
It took back in the day.
These are people,
beat me to the rim. You got to beat me to the rim.
These are people that came in the league that was alphas. LeBron had to go years, and now all of a sudden he got his chest out now, and now he's tough. AI was an alpha off rip. Grant Hill was an alpha off rip. Barkley was an alpha off rip. It was a different mentality, a different breed of people that came in the league.
But LeBron, fresh out of high school, a lot of that mentality come from playing college ball, bro. All it does. It really does.
No, listen,
hold on.
But it does, though.
Daryl Duncan had the alpha mentality. Garnett had the alpha mentality. Kobe had the alpha mentality. These are all
Kobe
cats.
Learned that, though.
These are all cats.
Kobe wasn't like that his rookie year, second year. He wasn't like that.
Here goes something y'all all fail to realize. Every last one of these players who came in the league with the motherfuckers in the already on the team, like fuck that young nigga. That young nigga ain't shit.
He gotta get his.
But the only generation where that stuff mattered was this new LeBron generation, where them niggas got put the fuck off the team for talking shit to this new nigga. Nigga, what the fuck?
They demons. You know, why you talking to me like that? I don't want him on the team no more. And the coach allowed it. I don't want the coach either. No, it's like, you know.
Shit, them other teams, shit. It's one nigga, I can't remember his name, but the nigga that they traded Mike position for, Mike scored more points on him than anybody. He shitted on this nigga every single, because he talked. Y'all want to get rid of me for this nigga?
I'm gonna tell you who else was a dog. I was sitting there watching your boy Pat Riley. Pat Riley said, what's his name? Was a dog for the Lakers. Old school white boy.
Rambus.
No, hell no.
Shit, you
no,
Rambus.
Before Magic.
The logo.
Dude got a couple championships for the Lakers.
The logo dude.
No,
not West. That's the logo.
Damn, but anyway, he was telling me that because they was playing together on the Lakers, and then he said when he played with Kareem, and he said he was talking to Kareem and Magic, and he said he asked him how you want to do this. He said he said look, all you got to do is just he said you want to coach them, just coach all the niggas to fall in line. Need to work on, need to practice on time, do their job. He said, Kareem said, I'm going to get you 30, 40. I'm going to get you 30 and 40 a game. But see, that's a dog. Magic was a dog. See, here's the thing. They want to sit and they say, well, LeBron is this, LeBron is that. Dude, holler at me when you on the court, the center and everybody get hurt, and you play all fucking 5 positions by your damn self. Holler at me when you do that shit. When Kareem hurt, you running point, you pass that shit in the paint, you get the shit yourself, because you playing center, you playing all 5 positions, and you scoring. LeBron don't do that. Magic played all 5 fucking positions.
And the different thing is, they didn't have these schemes to stop motherfuckers. Michael went out there and checked Magic. Michael went out there and checked Dominique. Michael had to try to see what he could. He really wasn't too much on.
Well, see,
like the only niggas who got the Barkley and Karl Malone, they kind of we gotta get a system for you.
How many defensive awards LeBron got?
You got first NBA all defense a few years in a row actually. A couple of years with the Cavs, couple of years in Miami. He ain't never won Defensive Player of the Year. He never done that, but first team.
I've never seen LeBron. You know, I've seen Mike, and I've seen Kobe, and I've seen Barkley. I've seen alphas. I've never seen LeBron. This nigga busting your ass. Move. I got it. I've never seen him do that. LeBron, like, you know what? This nigga only scored 4. I'm gonna check him. I'm gonna dog him.
No, LeBron about to get.
So really though, so you really saying that though?
LeBron gonna jump the ball.
This is what I'll tell you though.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
2011, we originally went to Miami. The MVP that year was Derrick Rose. If I'm not mistaken, right?
If I'm not mistaken.
Derrick Rose was the MVP that year.
And Derrick Rose still doing this thing.
But listen, Derrick Rose was cooking Chalmers. They got gentlemen swept. The only reason why the Bulls got gentlemen swept is because LeBron said, all right, shut that D-Rose shit down. Shut it down. D-Rose didn't do anything. LeBron James checked that nigga game 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the series. This happened. He's with Miami. He went with Cleveland, though. But it happened, though. But it happened, though.
But that's all something that he had to grow to develop. Once again, you got cats that's coming in the league. You know what I mean?
So what did LeBron do against Detroit? 07.
Who was playing for Detroit in 07?
Oh, they had Tyshawn Prince, Rip Hamilton, motherfucking Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups.
Who did he check?
It doesn't matter who he checked it, man. He had motherfucker. Who else he had? The pressure was trying to knock. He had Eric Snow. Larry Hughes ain't come back to game 3. Sasha Pavlovich, fucking Anderson Varejao, and Z. That team that just named in Boston, that team that just named in Detroit, that's a Hall of Fame team.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron did his thing with what he got. Let me get out of here. LeBron did his thing with what he got, with what he had. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking my man. I'm not a fan. I'm giving his props. But I'm still leaning towards some old school. Some of these new cats, man. Now, I'm gonna give them their props. Lillard, Westbrook,
Yeah. I mean, I respect it though.
All
All
right,
right, for
Bill.
sure, for sure. All opinions are respected though in the post, right or wrong. They all respected.
And see, like I see both. You got me to understand that it's a newer game. All that's the criteria that we held no longer really
It
relevant.
really it doesn't really apply, but
Right.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's cool. It's not like I'm saying it's cool to say, but what I will say is that it's good for the conversation.
And
You know what
part
I'm
of
saying? So it really puts the pressure on some of these players to play better, to be better.
yeah, to be better when you get into situations because James Harden is what if he could demonstrate half of that regular season in the playoffs, he'd have a ring. If he could have came out, played three games like he a regular season Harden, tell me he wouldn't have a ring.
They definitely would.
I mean, it ain't that I seen KD not give his best effort, but he gave effort. I done seen Westbrook not give his best effort, but he gave effort.
Yeah.
I ain't seen James Harden really give an effort. It don't ever his he don't look nothing like James Harden. He like a regular some nigga, some D League nigga in the playoffs. How you go from cooking everybody all season to looking like a D League nigga? That's what I can really. I can't really get behind Brooklyn on the strength that they all injury prone and James Harden your ass.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. At the end of the day, bro, but we, you know what I'm saying, make these moves, do what we got to do. We're going to see in these coming weeks, man. I can't really say too much about the Lakers until I figure out who's playing on the Lakers with these guys. Until then, I will have something to say. I do like Russell Westbrook with the Lakers. And I do feel like I said before, LeBron James will be the third option in this sense, and it will work. And I do not need no one to knock LeBron James to be the third option in his 19th year. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that. I'm looking right at the camera. Hey, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Don't try to knock LeBron because he plays the third. He played the third role in some of his last seasons. When your favorite, what does your favorite do? What did the GOAT do in his last years?
Yeah,
I'm not even. I don't want no rebuttal on this. I don't even
no, I
want to
ain't
go
talking
back
about
and
that.
forth on
I
this.
want to talk about something else.
I just want to just be like, that's what it is, nigga. Yeah.
I done seen a couple Bucks jerseys recently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody was honest. They knew. uh, but I ain't like that. It's an Astros because people was hurt. But ain't that part of basketball?
Yeah, you're right.
So the man won in a fashion with ain't nobody did. So this shit real.
It's definitely real.
Yeah, injuries is part of the game. I mean, we ain't never seen this type of injuries.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how this next season go. Hopefully everybody be cool.